evening. My name is Joshua Cardenas. My fellow classmates of Anthropology 161. These past 2 weeks we've been tasked of creating a fun and cool way of promoting these things learned in class for bonus points. Naturally, I along with others took advantage of this generosity given to us by Professor Dr. Kelly. Unfortunately, since I was out of ideas mainly from papers, exams, partners bailing at me at the last minute, constantly being bombarded with course evaluations via email, having no sleep, running on nothing but caffeine, protein powder, and listening to nothing but Kanye West for 8 hours, I came up with the great idea of interviewing an actual anthropologist. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to be intruding in his home late at night and bombarding with the discussion question. Please welcome Dr. Kenneth Kelly.
What are you doing in my house?
Moving on! I'd like to say, it's been quite a long and tenuous ride, this course. I have a question for you, Dr. Kelly. A big part of this semester, we focused on the evolutionary changes seen in the early hominids. While bearing myself an exam review and stress, I made a study guide. Question 1.
Two things, Joshua. Who are you talking to? And if I answer this, will you leave my house?
Of course!
Okay. Well, in that case, we can start by saying chimpanzees are in fact the closest living relatives to humanity. The fact that they appear human. Just think about that. There are a few examples I can give you, specific examples, such as DNA. Chimpanzees have 48 chromosomes. That's 2 more than humans. It's thought that this is because in a human ancestor, 2 pairs of chromosomes fuse together into a single pair. Interestingly enough, humans have some of the least genetic variation of all animals, which is why inbreeding can cause genetic problems. But even 2 completely unrelated humans are genetically more similar than 2 sibling chimpanzees. Brain size is another one to think about. For instance, the brain size of a chimpanzee has a volume around 370 milliliters, and humans have a brain size of 1350 milliliters. It's a big difference. You follow me, Joshua?
Yes, sir.
I'm not awake, I hope you are. But brain size alone is not an absolute indicator of intelligence. I mean, Nobel Prize winners have brains ranging from 900 milliliters all the way to, 2,000 milliliters. Sorry. A big one, besides all that I mentioned before, the eyes and the nose structures. In fact, the fact that both humans and chimpanzees are bipedal, just think about that. It says a lot. Chimpanzees lean forward during locomotion, and they don't need to support their organs with the pelvis, so they have broader hips. This makes childbirth way easier than for us humans. I mean, we have a bowl-shaped pelvis. It's in opposition to, what's the word I'm looking for? To our birth canal. Large one. Tiny hips. We have straight toes and they have opposable toes. They use them for climbing, trees and posture. Similar. At one point. Think about it. Also, there's evidence of tool formation within chimps. Since 1960, observations of chimpanzees using sharpened twigs to fish for termites. They have they have anvils. They use stones as hammers, spears as weapons. They mash leaves into a pulp, make makeshift sponges. Now, I hope this helps, Joshua. Does it?
Yes, sir. I think it gives me a better perspective on the question.
Does it? Really?
Yes, it does.
I'm so glad.
I appreciate it. Knowing how late it is and considering I don't know where I am, I'm sure you don't, wouldn't mind taking me home. Okay. Well, that concludes my interview. I appreciate everybody coming out and listening to me. good luck studying for your exams next week, and good night and good luck.
Get off my porch!
Beautiful morning, you're the sun of my